السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Amr built 2 flower basins in his home garden. One of them is a rectangle with dimensions 5 plus square root of 7 and 5 minus square root of 7. Mister, they are two numbers. No, they are just one number, and we can't add them together because they are unlike terms, right? So if we draw here the rectangular basin, so we have here the length is 5 plus square root of 7 as just one number, okay, and the width will be 5 minus square root of 7, okay, and the other is a square with the same area of the basin. So if we find the area of this one, we can find the area of the square one, right? Because both of them has the same area. Find the perimeter of each basin. Which one has the larger perimeter? So let's solve it together. First of all, we have to find the area of the rectangle. So the area of rectangle equals what? Equal length times width, which equals to 5 minus square root of 7 times 5 plus square root of 7. So both sides, both brackets has the same numbers, 5 and 5, square root of 7 and square root of 7. But the difference here between what? Between the signs. I have here negative sign and I have here what? Positive sign. Or I have here minus and I have here plus. And it will remind me by something I taught it in the first prep, which is called difference between two squares. What is the meaning of difference between two squares? It means that the product of these two brackets will equal to the square of the first minus the square of the second. So the square of the first is 25 minus the square of the second is 7. Okay, so 25 minus 7 equals 18 meter square. And this is the area of the rectangle. Okay, what about the area of the square? It is the same as the area of rectangle, which equals to 18 meter square. And how can I find the side length? I will find it by the square root of the area, which is what? Square root of 18, and I will leave it like this. And it equals to what? Square root of 18 meter. Now we can find the perimeter of the rectangle. Yes, the perimeter of the rectangle equals what? Equal length plus width, all of it times what? Times 2. Equals what again? Length is 5 plus square root of 7 plus 5 minus square root of 7. All of it times what? Times 2. Now we have something to cancel together. Yes, we have this one and this one. So the perimeter of the rectangle equals what? 5 plus 5. All of it times what? Times 2, which equals to 20 meter. What about the area of the square? The area of the square equals 4 times the side length, which equals to 4 times square root of 18. And we can deduce that 18 is between what? 18 is between 16 and 25, and of course it's closer to 16, so it's closer to, if I want to estimate it, it will be closer to 4, so it will be approximately 4 times 4 equals 16 meter. So equals 16 meter approximately. So which one is greater, the greater one or the greater perimeter? It will be the rectangle. So the rectangle has the greater perimeter. Okay, now Ahmed is working on a small project to produce box frames. What is the meaning of box frames? As you can see here, but without all of these stacks, you will only take the frame. What is the meaning of the frame? Only the outer edges of any box. Okay, so if you want to make just like this box, it will only take what? The outer frame, and he can complete it but by wherever he wants, by fabrics or wood or paper, whatever. Okay, so he has a copper wire of length 90 centimeter, and he wants to make 2 frames, one in the shape of a cube with volume 27 and the other in the shape of rectangular prism with dimensions what? Length. Of course, the dimensions means length and width and the height. Well, the wire Ahmed has be enough to make the 2 frames? Okay, first of all, I know the volume of the cube, but I don't want the volume of the cube. I just want the edge length. Okay, so once again, how can I find the edge length from the volume? We know that the volume equal the side times itself, which means side cube. So from here we can find that the side equals what? The cubic root of the volume, which is the cubic root of 27 equals 3 centimeter. So now we know that the side length of the cube is what? 3 centimeter. Now, how much sides of the cube Ahmed needs? He needs to make what? He needs to make the base, which it will be square. So he needs here 4 sides, and he needs to meet the upper face, which it will be need for 4 sides only. Also 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, and he will connect both base and top by 4 sides, which are 4 again 4 sides. So overall he needs 12 edges. So the sum of edges equals 12 times 3, because he needs 12, as we can see here, 36 centimeter. Okay, what about the rectangle? The rectangular prism, which means a cuboid, we need how many height and how many length and how many width? We need 2 length for the base and another 2 length like this for the top, right? And we need 4 length. What about the width? We need 1 2 3 4, so we need 4 width. And what about the height? We need how many heights? 1 2 3 4 to complete the shape, so we need 4 heights. So we need 4 length and 4 width and 4 height, and we have just the length of 1 length and 1 width and 1 height. So how can we find the edges of rectangular prism or cuboid? Okay, to make it easier for me to write, equals what? 4 length plus 4 width plus 4 heights. It means 4 times the length, which is 4 square root of 3, plus 4 times the width, which is 4 times 4, plus 4 times height, 4 times 2 square root of 3. So 4 times 4 equals 16. So 16 square root of 3 plus 4 times 4 equals 16 plus 4 times 2 equals 8 square root of 3. So let's add the like radical terms. It will be 24 square root of 3 plus 16. This is the amount of wire he needs to make the cuboid, and this is the amount of wire he needs to make the cube. So both of them will be what I will add now. So the total number of wire, or the total length he needs needed, okay, it will be 24 square root of 3 plus 16 plus 36, which equal to 24 square root of 3 plus 52. And on my calculator it will be approximately what? It will be approximately 26 centimeter. So does Ahmed has enough to make the 2 frames? Ahmed has only what? 90. So no, he haven't.